Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to dive into a movie that's definitely not for the faint of heart. Run. BitchRun is a 2009 film that's been flying under the radar, but trust me, it's a wild ride. With a budget of just $25,000, this movie managed to gain a cult following, and I'm excited to share my thoughts on it. So, if you're ready to explore the world of low-budget horror, let's get started. So, let's talk about the basics. Run. BitchRun was directed by Joseph Guzman, who's known for his work in the low-budget film industry. The movie stars Cheryl Leone, Yvette Corvia, Christina De Rosa, Daeg Faerch, and Peter Tahoe. As I mentioned earlier, the budget for this film was a mere $25,000, which is incredibly low, especially when you consider the production value. Unfortunately, the box office numbers for this movie are unknown, but it's gained a rating of 4.4 out of 10 on various review platforms. The runtime is 90 minutes, which is pretty standard for a horror film. Now, let's dive into the plot. Run. BitchRun follows the story of two Catholic schoolgirls, Catherine and Rebecca, who are selling religious paraphernalia door to door. Things take a dark turn when they knock on the wrong door, and they're forced to fight for their lives. The movie takes place in a seedy part of town, where crime and violence are rampant. As Catherine and Rebecca try to escape their captors, they're met with one obstacle after another. The film is a non-stop thrill ride, with plenty of twists and turns to keep you on the edge of your seat. Without giving too much away, let's just say that these two girls are in for the fight of their lives. They'll have to use all their wits and resourcefulness to survive the night and make it out alive. As the story unfolds, we're introduced to a cast of characters who are all connected to the girls' plight. There's the creepy landlord, the violent thugs, and the mysterious figure who seems to be pulling the strings from behind the scenes. Each character adds their own layer of complexity to the story, and they all contribute to the overall sense of tension and unease. The film's pacing is quick, with barely any downtime, which keeps the energy high and the suspense palpable. From the opening scene to the final shot, Run. BitchRun is a non-stop adrenaline rush that'll keep you guessing until the very end. Now, let's talk about the main characters. Catherine and Rebecca are the heart of the movie, and their relationship is what drives the plot forward. They're both well-developed characters, with their own motivations and backstories. Catherine is the more timid of the two, while Rebecca is more outgoing and confident. As they navigate their terrifying situation, we see them grow and develop as characters, and their bond is put to the test. The actors who play these roles, Cheryl Leone and Yvette Corvia, do a great job of bringing them to life, and their chemistry on screen is undeniable. The supporting cast is also worth mentioning, particularly Daeg Faerch, who plays a pivotal role in the film. His character is complex and intriguing, and he adds a layer of depth to the story. The rest of the cast is equally impressive, and they all contribute to the overall sense of tension and unease. The characters in Run. BitchRun are well-developed and relatable, which makes the film's twists and turns all the more impactful. Now, let's talk about some behind-the-scenes facts and trivia. Did you know that Run? BitchRun was filmed on a shoestring budget, with a cast and crew of just a few dozen people. Despite the low budget, the film's production value is surprisingly high, with great cinematography and sound design. The film's director, Joseph Guzman, has said in interviews that he was inspired by classic horror movies, such as The Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Halloween. He wanted to create a film that was raw, gritty, and unapologetic, and I think he succeeded. Another interesting fact is that the film's lead actresses, Cheryl Leone and Yvette Corvia, had to endure some pretty intense physical challenges during filming. They performed most of their own stunts, which added to the film's sense of realism. The film's score is also worth mentioning, with a haunting soundtrack that adds to the overall sense of tension. If you're a fan of horror movies, you'll definitely want to check out Run. BitchRun, for its unique blend of style and substance. So, what works and what doesn't in Run? BitchRun. One of the film's strengths is its ability to create tension and suspense. The pacing is quick, and the film's use of music and sound effects is top-notch. The cinematography is also impressive, with a gritty, realistic style that adds to the film's sense of unease. However, the film's low budget does show at times, with some cheesy special effects and questionable acting from the supporting cast. Despite its flaws, BitchRun is a well-crafted horror F.